Young.
I am Shelley.
Today we're gonna introduce 3 videos. The first one is Frederick Kessler's video, who is born in America. This video is called Carol Kapak Play RUR, Caesar and Curfew Tandem in 1923. Kapak's script followed a traditional science fiction plot, in which a group robots rebel against the human race, which they were created to serve.
So the concept of this architect is about the movement of light, sharp contrast of colors, and the transformation of surfaces towards living and curved human forms. So yeah, and there's a lot of moving lights and various colors in the scenery.
Yeah, in this video we can see a lot of, not a lot, just 3 of robots, and the scenes is really colorful, just like you say. So, would you like this video?
Yes, I pretty like this video because I think this video is kind of different from any other videos that were in the P.S.1. Especially the video is, the movement or the costume design of the play is very graphic.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this video is really different with other kind of videos. But actually I don't like it, even though I read all about the director background or I feel I still cannot understand the whole video, even though I know it's against with a human race. Yeah.
But in some way, I think this movie is interesting because of the soundtrack of the movie.
Yeah.
Without that soundtrack, I think that would be just only a piece of movie. But with the soundtrack, it's really interesting and it really gets along with the play.
Can you more describe about soundtrack?
It's kind of a march rhythm because the play is about the war, right? So yeah, and a lot of time they use this kind of drum. Yeah.
And can
yes, I don't know what's that called.
Yeah, I don't know how to call it. Can repeat one. Yeah. Okay.
The second one?
The second one, yeah.
The second one that we are going to review is from the director called, she's called Valley Export. And the movie that she made is called Tap and Touch Cinema.
This director used her body to examine the ways in which the power relation interest in video representation describe woman bodies and consciousness. The really important thing is it could be touched by anyone reached through the granted front of the theater. The artist went into the street and invited men and women and children to come and touch her. The revolution work was performed in European cities between 1968 and 1971. In this video, the director, she just used a kind of the box in front of her breast and walking on the street, and the other guy.
They will allow other guys to grab inside the box to touch her breast.
And they have limited time, right?
Yeah, for 30 seconds.
For 30 seconds. And the really funny thing is when the guys touch the woman's breast, his face is a little bit
He's so happy.
Yeah, it's really happy. And then they check around the video about the audience. The woman, they are really feel embarrassing about that, but the guy always feel exciting. The small kids say, wow, they really feel exciting, want to be next one. Yeah, but the children, the children is really interesting about that. I mean, the guy, their reflection is really different with the woman. Yeah.
So, what do you think about this video?
I think this video most interesting things is in the audience. Yeah, because I think they kind of is talk about a feminism.
Oh, feminism?
Yeah, feminism. Because the women maybe think that the writer is sell the woman's bodies and try to attract the audience. But maybe somehow it's ironic the guy too, because the guy you can see on the video, you can see their face is really happy, is really enjoy that. So kind of the guys really easy. Yeah.
But for me, I think that maybe in my own way, I'm thinking about she's trying to experiment about how women in that time was treated as a sex object. Because something that there's kind of an unequal social status between female and male. And I think that kind of video that she was doing at that time really reflected some kind of social issue.
Yeah, it's related about a social issue because this movie is released on 1968, and you said some people say this movie is kind of awful, but after this movie, can you describe about?
Yeah. So from other reviews from the internet, they said about this movie is the movie about Taps and Touch. It's not that good, but after that, her movie is getting better and better. So I think from this movie she realized something and developed something.
Because this one is the first one, right? Yeah. Actually, I really like this video because I think in 1968, I'm sure people cannot accept the kind of motivation in the street, and they take the video. But it's kind of a revolution.
Yeah, and I think this video reminds me of something like candid camera.
Candid camera? Oh.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, like you record people not intentionally.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, it's really
very unique.
Yeah, very unique.
Last